Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and it's that time of the expansion cycle. It's been a few weeks or almost a month since this came out, and we're going to take a look at the cards I got the absolute worst, the most wrong during the review season. I gotta say, I got a lot of them right. I actually got multiple right this time around, so I was pretty impressed going through that. But we got a lot of embarrassing ones, so we're going to take a look at that, react to that. Before we do that, though, I do want to remind you we have our giveaway that will be announced on Wednesday's video of $300 of Hearthstone packs out of my pocket. All you gotta do, like and comment in the video in the description below. Subscribe to the channel. If we hit 58,000 subscribers, I'm unlocking a new giveaway. It'll be bigger and better. Hit that sub button. Make me go broke on our way to 60K. My God, that is a mouthful. Anyways, let's take a look at some of these cards I got absolutely wrong. So first we have a neutral card that I just thought would pop up a lot more than it has, and well, let's hear what the idiot has to say. Next, we have the Forensic Duster, 3-mana, 3/4, Battle Cry. Your opponent's minions cost 1 more next turn. It's disruption. It's kind of like Cult Neophyte, but for minions. Premium statted 3-drop. Yep. I see this seeing play in a lot of decks. A lot. Particularly Shaman, of course. Shaman loves their Battle Cries, but Cult Neophyte saw a lot of play for a similar reason. But and it's just a it's just a disruption card. It screws with your opponent's curve if they're particularly playing minions, which most decks do. There are very spell-based decks that won't care, obviously, but overall, good disruption card, aggressively statted. I see this being played in Standard and Wild. I don't see why not. You can mess with combos. You can mess with a lot of things. So right now, as it stands in Standard, don't think outside of like the first day I've seen a Forensic Duster at all. It just doesn't hit the meta decks. Like the minions that are played are big and impactful. It's not really combo based. The Cult Neophyte is just always good. It hits spells. In Wild, this sees a little bit of play. I've seen it in like Shutterwalk Shaman, like 40 card variants, because you hit like a Pillager Rogue, a Quest Mage. It can kind of do something, but overall this card is no Cult Neophyte so far, but it is really damn good in Arena, where you want to curve out with the minions pretty hard. And yeah, this is a great Arena card so far, but Standard and Wild, not really that much. Next, we have one that's pretty funny, because if you look at the mana of this card, when I saw this reveal video, I didn't even know it cost 6. So I must have thought it was broken, right? We have another Mage card, Deathborn, 5-mana frost spell, deal 2 damage to all minions, summon a 2/2 volatile skeleton for each kill. I can read. I'm getting really good at that. It's the worst of the volatile skeleton cards. 2 AoE on 5 mana. Doesn't kill a lot in today's Hearthstone. Every minion's skeletons, like premium statted. It's only good against like a really token-based strategy, like a Demon Hunter going wide with 1/1s and stuff. If you don't get the kill on it, hold on. What's a Demon Hunter? That's in the game? I haven't seen one on ladder in ages. Awful, but if you do, you get just probably 2 or 3 skeletons. It's great. I just don't think that's happening a lot of the time. And we've seen it with like Blast Wave back in the day that would overkill. That one had to overkill. Big difference. Overkill things. That was even harder. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not sold on it. The volatile skeleton stuff seems decent. I just don't know if this card's gonna make the cut. I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 5 in Standard, a 2 out of 5 in Wild. It does scale with spell damage. You can do spell damage stuff. Completely irrelevant. Combo this 5-mana card with that. I think that's going to be rather tricky. So yeah, and you see the Elitist Stomp is a 4/4 there. This card here is really good at 6 mana. It's 6 mana. They bumped it to 5. Imagine if it was 5, it would have been even more insane, but I missed out on like killing your own skeletons is good. You can manipulate things as you're freezing things and bump into stuff is really strong. And yeah, hitting your own skeletons is just super strong. And even great, the parrot, repeating it with the parrot is super strong. And this card is just really strong in Skeleton Mage. I have seen some people run only a 1-of and all of that, but overall, absolutely wrong on this one. It's definitely been a really good card in a really good deck. I thought Skeleton Mage was going to see play. I thought a lot of skeleton cards were good. I just thought you might not run this one, but you basically run all of them outside of Volatile Skeleton itself. That's like the only card you really don't want to run. And I skipped over the latest snob. I actually rated it quite well, but it's not a bad card. Just Paladin sucks, but I'll sum up my bad takes on Paladin based on the fact that, yeah, just literally nothing sees play. And I try to give some of the cards a good mark. So we have Sinful Sous Chef. Yeah. 1 mana, 2/1 minion. So live on Twitch this one. Premium stats. Typically premium stats we're looking at these days. 3/1, 1/3, all that. But it comes with a death rattle of add 2 two Silverhand recruits to your hand.
Really
My
struggling to
chat
read this time.
Is not understanding the insanity of these cards. I'm saying that right now. You guys
was
need to get
trying
in
to
here and put them
sell
in
it
their place. But yes,
for Twitch.
you have two Silverhand recruits in your hand.
My
It's a decent
chat
amount
knew
of
they were
value.
bad.
They even saw like Demon Hunter back in the day. They had that 1 minute 2/1 that
Yeah,
had
that
another
sucked
2/1
too,
in their hand.
didn't it?
Not great. You really need to be able to utilize these Silverhand recruits. But you
Yeah.
play this on 1, you play the 2 Silverhand recruits on 2, and then your
Wow.
4 drop is infused. And you can
Unbelievable,
coin that out on 4.
broken.
Insane, busted. It's decent value. It's gotta
like,
be dealt with on the board somewhat. It's a target
Not
for
really.
buffs. Probably, I don't know. Like I need to see more support, even with the legendary. The legendary, I think, is really good. I think the legendary is really good.
It's
We're
so
gonna talk
good.
about that. But even with that, I don't even know if you play this card. It is questline support. If you're looking at the Paladin questline, you
this
wanna
is
play
like,
one
I am
drops in that.
trying to reach.
Silverhand recruits cost 1, so you got that going for you. So maybe that oppressive questline Paladin can come back and be meta. Because did you guys know that the Paladin has a questline?
No.
Most people probably forgot at this point, but I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's
It's
bad.
not terrible.
I just don't know if it'll make the cut. I'm going to go.
Here we
Normally
go.
I would always give this card a 2.
We should
Standard
have.
and Wild.
That's what it is.
I'm going to go off on a limb here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that Dude Paladin kind of works.
No,
it
no,
kind of
no.
works. And this gets a 3. This will see.
Oh, I got a 3. Yeah. I mean, we just saw Dude Paladin got what, 3 buffs? 3 buffs? Still terrible. Still like unplayable garbage. Questline Paladin has like a 30% win rate after the buffs. Yeah, I mean, I tried to like make it work. But you could tell. I knew. These cards just don't work in today's Hearthstone. You got Rogue playing 0 mana 3/5s and 3 mana 7/7s to draw a million cards, and it's just, you can't really compete when you're playing a sinful sous chef. But Solid Alibi. Here's another card that actually has kind of surprised me. Let's take a look.
Mage is a new frost spell. Solid Alibi, 2 mana. Until your next turn, your hero can only take 1 damage at a time.
True.
So this is like a defensive spell. You can play,
Very smart.
You know, it's your opponent's got you low on health. You play it, and maybe they only have like 1 big threat, and it's
Yeah.
only gonna deal 1 damage. But I could tell you,
pretty good.
This effect historically has not been good enough. Even in
This effect historically has been attached to a 4-drop that could be removed from the board and wasn't a battle cry. The other effect is like Bulwark of Azeroth, which was really good. You're an idiot. I'm sorry. I just get upset by bad takes. Wait, it's from me.
Duels, there's like a passive where you set your health to 10.
Yeah, but you set yourself to
and
health to
only take
10.
1
It's
damage
terrible.
at a time.
Come on.
It's just clunky. It's clunky.
It's
You have
actually
to-
really good.
Like the main mage deck right now that runs spells is big spell mage. Definitely not going to run this.
That's true.
Mage
You're very
doesn't
smart.
care.
It's not big.
It's got to go into like that frost. I guess that frost archetype with
What about
skeletons, but that's more mid-range aggression.
No, it's
I just don't know
perfect.
where this
It's
slots
perfect
into,
there.
but it is a good defensive card
I did-
in the
I did
right
figure that out.
situation, the right matchup. Because yeah, it's basically like just. I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I'm gonna give it 2 out of 5 in standard wild, but I could definitely be.
Okay, it's not a wild card because ice blocks there. It's just completely pointless in wild. But in standard, actually, it didn't see a ton of play until the recent balance patch, which made Rogue really prevalent because they have a lot of big minions on the board. And you played Solid Alibi, they can only do 1 at a time, and they only have like a couple of big threats, and you can free some stuff. So yeah, the card's pretty good. It's pretty good in that situation. And I did say, well, I guess it would go into like Frost Skeleton Mage, and yeah, it does. It's really good, really obnoxious, and I think it's toxic. And I imagine this is a card people are going to hate more and more as time goes on. And yeah, I kind of underrated it. And here's one I really overrated.
Called Dispossessed Soul. It is a 4 mana 4/5. It's power creeping on Yeti.
Unbelievable.
Look at this power creep on Yeti, right?
Triggered.
It's, yeah, 4/5 minion.
I gotta say, I was more upset about the location card that was Mark's card. I'm like, well, after all these years, Mark should have got a Bon Ogre or some combo card. Destroy a location tech card. Like, come on,
control
man.
Location, so it's location based. Discover a copy of a card in your deck. So you're not drawing the card, you get an additional
God, he is
card
smart.
on top of it.
He
It's
can
like
read.
Shadow Visions.
not thrive in the shadows, right? It's whatever it says a copy, it means you're not
we
drawing
get
it
it.
out. So
We get you understand it.
so you're playing Druid, you really like Guff, like I like Guff.
No, not anymore.
You
Screw that
discover
guy.
a copy of Guff, you can then draw another Guff that's still in your deck. So it's
Wow.
really good value. Discovering a copy historically has always been really good. Shadow Visions, as
true.
I mentioned, even Selective Breeder, which did get buffed, but now it sees a lot of play. Discover a copy of a beast in your deck.
I'm making a good argument.
This is a neutral value
Making a
card.
good
This
argument.
probably fits well into Priest.
No.
It curves into the location, which
It
I think is
does.
really good.
We'll talk about that.
3-mana location is just a solid card. And then you could discover more
Broken.
value in your deck. I could see Priest liking this, Quest Priest. Just any deck
There's a
that likes
big flaw to this
locations will
card.
probably like this card because its value, its premium stats.
Yeah, you've
you're
said this
getting
like
a
8
card out of
times.
your-
Oh,
Yeah,
you're trying to
getting
get to
more
8
cards in
minutes
your
for
hand.
your
I think it's
mid-roll.
good.
I
think you'll see
forgot.
play in a deck that likes playing their locations. Like, why not? It's just really good upside, and the cards you're getting.
Okay,
are
okay,
upside to
Zeddy,
this,
it's not
right?
that interesting a
The only
card.
downside is, and then lastly,
All right,
if you
where's the
really care,
rating?
So I think it's a solid card. 3 out of 5 in both formats.
I gave that whole spiel and still just give it a 3. That was like a 4 valuation, but the big downside to this card is you can only run 2 locations. It's just not consistent to proc this, and you're playing a 4-mana 4/5. Do very little in today's Hearthstone. Even that is really slow. And I play this, there's an achievement for it, and even there, when I would hit it, it never felt great. And this card would need to be like 2 mana probably to be solid. But if it was 2 mana with the rogue location, you could shadow step it infinitely. So they didn't really go that way. So yeah, it's kind of just a card. I think that will probably get better as more locations are added to the game, where it's more consistently going off. There's a shot for it. But yeah, right now it's just not happening. All right, we got 2 left, and I'm just gonna wrap this whole package together. The title of this video is Relic Demon Hunter Looks Insane. Yeah, we know how that went, and well, let's hear what I have to say about the worst relic. There are 3 relics, and these are the only ones that work. It doesn't work with like the ancient relic. Yeah.
This deals 1 damage to a random enemy minion twice. Improve your future relics. So this kind of sucks, but
Yep, it does.
if you play this, you played any other relic, this is improved. It'll improve to deal 2 damage,
Still
to deal
kinda
3
sucks.
damage. And of course, it will stack. It'll be cast twice with the location.
Yep.
So it'll escalate pretty quickly.
No,
So,
it doesn't.
I mean,
That's the
if you're going to
problem.
be playing Relic Demon Hunter, you have to play all the relics.
Yep.
And this is kind of a weird, like a really kind of annoying thing. I might make a video on this.
We did make the video,
in the near future
and it was-
about
I thought it was
these
an alright video.
pre-designed decks. Like you can't.
Yeah.
But it's only like a 4 or 5 card package, so maybe that's okay. But it is one thing we're seeing a lot of like really forced archetypes that.
Okay.
That's like 2 each time. That one could go face, but again, it'll scale well. I think the relics are going to be good.
No,
I think
you're an
this
idiot.
Whole package is the same. Once you see the legendary, you'll get why.
No, it's like it's
I'm
not
going to
bad,
give
but-
this. I think I'll give it a 3 out of
Ugh.
5. 3 out of 5 in standard. Wild, probably not going to work.
So yeah, like the relics, there's just not enough of them. Obviously, we saw this one got buffed to 1 mana. The location got buffed to 2 mana. And like Relic DH isn't that far off, but it just doesn't feel that good. And I called it insane in my title. Who would have thought I'd clickbait? But yes, Relic Demon Hunter, definitely not insane. And this one has definitely, I mean, at 1 mana, it feels okay. But yeah, it was definitely not that at the time. And well, let's just play. This is embarrassing. I lose my mind, and I don't know why. Please just roll the footage. I don't understand why.
But
Why?
we're going to talk about this Paladin legendary. We're going to talk about it. The Countess. I hope I'm not overselling this. I don't
are.
think I am.
Yes,
this
you
is
are.
a pure Paladin card.
Why did I
which
think
is
this was
not a big
insane?
deal for Paladin. If you look at Holy Paladin list, they run like 3 neutrals.
They're really important,
Platinum, who
though.
cares? Like you lose Wild Pyro. That's the big loss, right? The Countess.
Smite.
7 mana,
Samuro.
7/7. Battle Cry. If your deck has no neutral cards, add 3 legendary invitations to your hand. What's a legendary invitation? It is a 3 mana legendary spell which allows you to discover a legendary
God, I can
minion
read really
from
well.
another class,
I'm so
non-neutral.
impressed.
So it's better. You can get colossals,
No.
like good ones.
Yeah.
You can get
suck.
in Wild a Shudderwalk, which will repeat this battle
Imagine
cry
playing this in
for
Wild.
infinite freaking
Imagine.
value. Like, holy crap. And yeah, they cost 0. So it's 3 mana, ridiculous mana cheat value,
watch
and
this.
you could bounce this theoretically.
I don't wanna watch-
Unbelievable card. Remember there used to people play
No.
pure Paladin to get 5 random
I don't wanna watch
Paladin
this.
cards. Now we're getting 3 random legendaries aren't even that random
them because they're class-based.
Oh my God.
And you get to discount. This card's nuts.
No, it's not.
This card is nuts.
It's been
It just
buffed.
is. Like, Paladin loves running Paladin cards.
Oh,
It's not
God.
going to be a big deal.
Why am I
I'm
losing
giving
it
this
over
5 in
this?
standard.
No.
I don't care what you say. You could say I'm overrating it or
You're overrating it.
whatever. It's not overrated.
It's overrated.
This card is, in my opinion, nuts. I think it's really
Why?
good. I don't know if I'll like it. I'm somebody
Why is
who
it
hates
nuts?
random a lot of the time. I play Hearthstone for a living, by the way. Is there a problem with that? I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll just yell. And mana cheat, because cost 0 is
Okay, anyways, I gave it a 5. Like, what the hell? It's 7 mana, do nothing. You have to invest another 3 mana just to get a legendary that might suck. Your opponent's already killed you. You can't run the freaking Smite and Wild Pyro and Samuro, and they've already buffed the invitation to 2, and it feels like it should be 1. Oh my God, this card's not very good. It's a cool card, right? It's cool, but I should have just said, like, I think it's cool and it sucks. And yeah, it's not there, and Paladin is just a steaming pile of poop right now, and the Countess is part of that, the pile of poop. So there you go. Those are the cards that I got wrong. There's probably more. Let me know in the comments below if I missed any. And yeah, we'll have to wait for that mini set to get some more absolutely terrible reviews. And you know, there are some good ones, but it's no fun to look at me being accurate. Like, who cares? Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.